The internet you use every day, Google, YouTube, Instagram, makes up less than 4% of the entire internet. The rest is hidden. And at the very bottom of that, the dark web. Today, what it is, who actually built it, and what's really going on down there. Here's the part most people don't know. The dark web wasn't built by criminals. It was built by the United States government. In the 1990s, the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory developed a system called Tor, the Onion Router, designed to protect the online communications of American intelligence agents operating overseas. The idea was simple. Wrap internet traffic in multiple layers of encryption, bounce it through servers around the world so nobody could trace where it came from. It worked perfectly. So perfectly that in 2002 they released it to the public. Because the more people using it, the harder it was to identify any single government agent inside it. The tool built to protect spies became the foundation of the dark web. But dark web runs on Tor. To access it, you need the Tor browser, freely available, legal to download in most countries. Websites on the dark web use .onion addresses, long random strings of letters and numbers. No Google, no search bar. You need to know exactly where you're going. And most people using it aren't criminals. Journalists protecting sources, whistleblowers leaking corruption, activists in countries where free speech is illegal, ordinary people who just don't want to be tracked. But the same anonymity that protects the innocent also attracts the dangerous. And that's where it gets dark.
In 2011, a marketplace appeared on the dark web called the Silk Road, built by a 26-year-old programmer operating under the name Dread Pirate Roberts. The Silk Road was essentially an Amazon for illegal drugs. Vendors from around the world listing products, buyers leaving reviews, customer service, the full package, payments in Bitcoin, deliveries through regular postal mail. In 2 years, it processed over $1.2 billion in transactions. The FBI spent 2 years hunting the man behind it. In 2013, they found him, sitting in a public library in San Francisco, laptop open, logged into the Silk Road as administrator. Ross Ulbricht, sentenced to life in prison without parole. The Silk Road was shut down, and immediately, 3 more marketplaces appeared to replace it.
The Silk Road was one piece. The dark web is much larger than any single marketplace. Stolen credit cards, fake passports, hacked account credentials, all bought and sold like regular e-commerce. Hacking services for hire, ransomware tools, corporate data breaches sold to the highest bidder. But law enforcement is always there too. Hundreds of agencies globally running operations, posing as buyers and sellers, building cases. Since the Silk Road, over a dozen major dark web markets have been shut down. Each one replaced. The cycle continues. Here's what the dark web actually tells us. Anonymity is a tool, not good or bad on its own. What matters is who is using it and why. The same technology protecting a journalist in a dangerous country is the same technology enabling a criminal marketplace. The tool doesn't change. The intent does. And the internet most people never think about.
The part below the surface is bigger, older, and more complicated than most people realize. The dark web didn't create human nature. It just gave it a place to hide.